Hello Internet, I'm me, and this is whatever comes out of my mouth. Because honestly, I'm going to be talking about a couple of things today. Kyoryuger is one of them because I'm going to talk about the Power of 10 because that episode just came out and it blew my fucking mind. And even got a good story that I'm going to talk about later because that'll be part of the review too. So, yeah. 2. Let me cover Kamen Rider Gaim right now, or however the hell you say that name. I can never say it. I can say it, the most complicated Japanese word, but that one word I cannot say. Eh. Eh. I really don't. It's not that great. It's not that bad. I like the theme song. I actually kind of like the idea of Yggdrasil having fruit that is so pure because it's Yggdrasil, it's the tree of life. And if you are into Norse mythology, it's the life tree of which of the roots goes into the 9 realms and yada yada yada. But the fruit of it would bestow upon power, and I thought that was pretty cool once they explained that. But other than that, some of the plot points don't make sense. Some of the weird anime stuff, especially with the Green Beret French femme Japanese dude. Yeah. The fact that they have more, like, by about episode 4 or 5, they had more writers than they had episodes, and keep going with this. Like, every other episode, somebody has a new power, somebody has a new form, everybody has a new suit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, slow down. I know you guys don't want to go into the Monster of the Week thing, but Jesus, slow down. Other than that, I'm gonna continue watching, but it's not that great. Honestly, it's not that great. I'm really still liking Wizard compared to this. Like, the same point where Wizard was, I liked it a lot better than the point where Kamen Rider Gaim is. And again, that can change. A lot of seasons we've been seeing in the past few years, especially like Go Busters or Forze, will change on a dime in mid-season. So, hey, you never know. Back to Kyoryuger. This is going to be my full review. Unfortunately, unedited. Sorry. Did not really have, I don't really have time. And you'll see why. As I was doing shit, these days, Kamen Rider Kyoryuger, I'm sorry, not Kamen Rider Kyoryuger, Zuden Sentai Kyoryuger has been staying with me all the time. I've been keeping up with it. Funny shit. And unfortunately, I feel this episode was too amazing. Yeah, too amazing. I mean it. This episode was fun, smart, tied into a movie again, which I haven't seen, but I'm going to. But it played with that plot really well. And again, with the musical theme of Kyoryuger, ties everything in and uses that as a new power in and of itself. Something that, if you think about it, almost every single power in a tokusatsu, a popular tokusatsu anyway, is for marketing purposes. So somebody will get a new collectible item, something that can be turned into a toy later for their new power-up, or for a new power, or something that brings everyone together. It's a thing that's powered by friendship or something. But, you know, usually it's a thing. And Kyoryuger actually brought up a new power for the Kyoryuger, or something that wasn't really a new power, but helped out with the episode and the plot, but it wasn't merchandising. It was actual metaphysical power. Like, it wasn't a new toy weapon. The weapon they did introduce pretty much already existed from the movie. Other than that, yeah, the villain is villainous. We get to see cops get beat the shit out of, which is awesome. Converted a good guy to a bad guy. The team has to figure out what they're gonna do. Right, plot. Let me get into that. Okay, the singer from the Kyoryuger musical movie, again, I haven't watched it, so I really don't know her name, is coming back to Japan after going on a world tour. And, of course, King is ready to meet her and is ready to get back with her. And, of course, Kyoryu Violet is, you know, a little jealous and is trying to get Pink on her side so that they can stop her. But it turns out that the singer is evil. When the Domine army actually opened up the hell and got some of the monsters to come back out, which has actually been really cool, having some of the old monsters come back, team up, and do all this stuff as they had come out of hell. Um, as they came out of hell, this monster who from the Land of Darkness, or sometimes they call it Debuth Hell or Land of Darkness. They really don't settle on a name sometimes, or maybe it's translation. Um, this monster from the movie, this bad guy, comes back using the refreshing water to keep his form perfect without exploding. And so, he's come back, he's converted one of the heroes into a villain, and he's going after the Kyoryuger. He's more powerful than ever, and through one really kick-ass henshin scene where Kyoryu Pink, Violet, and Red all transform mid-battle. That was so fucking cool. There's so many fucking cool things in this. Like, and I don't mean to curse as much, but it's those, like, whoa, whoa, types of things where it's like, wow, that was so cool. And it all culminates because the villain is sending paramonsters against the Spirit Rangers and Torin, just going after the Kyoryuger like immediately, like broadcasting his song of evil everywhere, like starting to just throw weight, trying to get his evil song to raise his army again, so that he can take over the world like that. He is not fucking around. And the Kyoryuger, all 10 of them, their inner song that causes them to dance on the henshin, they bring all their songs into harmony together to break the evil spell of the singer and bring her back over to their side. And with all 10, they commence with the most badass henshin and roll call in Super Sentai history. Maybe be hyperbolic, but I am calling it here. We're all 10 Kyoryuger, all henshin and roll call. And this is where my story comes in. One of my friends, while I was on set for the CW show, The Originals, this was yesterday, like December 2nd for anybody watching this and going, yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And I was there, and somebody was with Henshin Justice. And she hadn't been watching Kyoryuger. She hadn't been keeping up. Or Kamen Rider Gaiden. But I showed her this episode of Kyoryuger, and it got her back into Super Sentai, like that. Like, she was like, oh my god, I have to watch this. And the funniest part is, not only did she want to watch it, but later that day, on the set of The Originals, I met the guy who was the Red Ranger from Power Rangers RPM, was guest starring on the show. And I talked to him. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to. But yeah, Kyoryuger this episode was so damn good, it got somebody else who was like, I'm too busy for Tokusatsu to go, bam, back into Tokusatsu. And man, this episode was just satisfying. It was fun, it was funny, it was action-packed. The action was great. The little nitpicks that I usually see in action scenes where I go, that hit didn't connect and this didn't connect, are either really well covered up, or I'm noticing them, but they're like 1 out of 15 hits, which, if you know anything about stunt choreography, is pretty freaking good. The fights were imaginative and really well done, from the non-morphed fights to the very henshin fights. It was all cool, and even though the episode seems like it doesn't have much consequence, even though the main villain of this episode steals the refreshing water from the Devos, other than that, not really much in story, fills it out, but still, an amazingly fun episode that I was so glad I saw. I say check it out. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10, and you guys should, again, check it out. Have a great day, and hopefully I will be back with more reviews and stop being so damn spontaneous. Until next time, y'all, peace.